Bishop Lamor Whitehead is no stranger to the limelight and will undoubtedly be remembered not for his sermons, but more so for the bizarre headlines that he's gotten himself in. From flashy jewelry to expensive clothes and automobiles, the bishop has turned heads and has millions of people talking. Whitehead initially went viral from getting his expensive jewelry taken while doing a live stream church service to having a scuffle with a lady in his church. Brooklyn Bishop Lamor Whitehead has now been sued for $5 million in an ongoing dispute with another congregation over claims he tried to kick them out of their house of worship, court papers show. The embattled 44-year-old clergyman, who's known for driving a Rolls Royce and wearing pricey jewelry and Gucci suits, was slapped with the lawsuit in Brooklyn court last week by the Glory of God Global Ministry in Canarsie in legal fight over the congregation's 5904 Foster Avenue property. Whitehead is accused of buying the building at auction and then illegally changing the locks just weeks before Christmas, barring hundreds of members of the Glory of God from being able to attend Sunday services, AM New York first reported. A judge sided with Glory of God in January in a separate housing court case, allowing the ministry back into their building. But now the Glory of God wants a Brooklyn Supreme Court judge to find Whitehead liable for breach of contract to the tune of $5 million for the alleged stunt. The church also wants Whitehead to give up the property and be forever barred from claiming ownership of the building. This is completely bizarre. And as the saying goes, where there's smoke, oftentimes there's fire. Now, Whitehead bought the building for $1.94 million in February of 2022 during a foreclosure auction, but a senior pastor at Glory of God fought the tax lien that prompted the foreclosure, claiming they never turned over the building to Whitehead. The congregation also claims Whitehead took over the building without a proper court document. Whitehead, who was indicted on federal fraud charges in a separate case, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and later argued that the declaration should put on hold any ruling in the housing court case, the news site reported. Having said this, we as followers of Jesus need to continue to hold to the standards of the Bible when it comes to holding leaders and pastors accountable for their actions. 1 Timothy, Titus, and a host of other passages talk about leaders, pastors, and teachers will be judged more harshly. So if you're thinking about going into ministry as a pastor, make sure that you're up for the assignment and have sound accountability around you. It appears that the bishop has no one around him who's keeping him accountable, or maybe he does. Maybe the bishop does not want to listen to anyone but himself. Maybe the things that they are saying are going in one ear and out the other. As the saying goes, where there's smoke, there's often fire, as I previously mentioned. Let me know your thoughts of the latest allegations and lawsuit against the bishop. And if you're struggling with any personal development issues and would like a free 1-hour coaching session, don't hesitate to email me right now at lifecoachjscott@gmail.com. Thanks again for your continued support, and always strive to remain set apart. God bless.